Tonight, my dear dreamers, I want to tell you a story about a girl whose voice could bridge continents. A voice so powerful, it didn't just sing songs. It spoke to souls. This is the story of Aurora, the girl who sang in every language, yet had to learn the hardest one of all, the language of her own heart. So settle in, because this is a tale of stardust and scars. Aurora was born under a sky so full of shooting stars, her mother swore the universe was celebrating. From the moment she could talk, she didn't just speak, she sang. And not just in her native tongue. Spanish lullabies, Japanese folk songs, Arabic hymns. Languages she'd never learned poured from her, like water from a spring. Her small village called it a miracle. But miracles, my darlings, often come with shadows. At age 12, she stood on the dusty steps of the town hall, singing a Korean ballad she'd heard only once on the radio. A traveling music producer, sipping coffee nearby, dropped his cup. "Who is this child?" he whispered. By sunset, he'd offered her a ticket to the city, a chance to audition for the world. But the city was not kind. Other child singers mocked her accent when she spoke, even as they marveled at her singing. Her best friend Lila, who'd promised to share the spotlight, secretly told producers Aurora was a trick who mimicked recordings. The betrayal cut deeper than the booze from jealous audiences, yet Aurora kept singing. In stairwells, in libraries, in rain-soaked subway tunnels, where her voice echoed like a ghost no one wanted to hear. Then came the night she was paid to perform at a wedding, only to arrive and find the stage empty. "The bride changed her mind," sneered Lila, now the event's new singer. Aurora's hands shook as she left, but on her way out, an elderly violinist in the corner caught her eye. "Sing with me," he said, and when their impromptu duet began, the guests fell silent. Midway through, something extraordinary happened. The bride stood up and apologized. A video of that moment went viral, not because of the drama, but because Aurora had sung in Hindi, a language she'd never spoken, with perfect emotion. "How?" reporters demanded. She simply said, "I don't choose the words. They choose me." Offers flooded in, from Eurovision, from Bollywood, from a collaboration with the world's most reclusive composer. But her greatest test came at the Global Harmony Festival, where critics waited like wolves. "She's a gimmick," they said. "No one can truly sing in every tongue." The night of her performance, Aurora stood center stage, the glare of cameras sharp as knives. Then, she closed her eyes, and what came out wasn't just a song. It was a conversation. A verse in Mandarin, a chorus in Swahili, a bridge in Icelandic, each flowing into the next like continents touching. The audience wept without knowing why, because somehow, in a language beyond words, she'd sung their stories. Heart. When she finished, the silence lasted 5 full seconds. Then, thunder. The critics stood too, and the little girl who'd once sung to the wind became Aurora, the voice of the world. Aurora's story teaches us that true talent isn't just about being heard. It's about being understood. And the road to greatness? It's paved with betrayals that teach us trust, failures that teach us grace, and most of all, the courage to sing through the silence. So to every Aurora listening tonight, keep singing. Even if your stage is a bathroom mirror, even if your audience is the moon, because the world doesn't decide when you're ready, you do. Until next time, sweet dreamers, aim for the stars, but sing for the earth. Bye-bye.